Zap and smash the like button, baby. What up, Mike Room? What's going on, Mike Room? Throwback Tuesday. Smash the like button as you come in. Coffee and donuts for grown-ups. How you doing, Mike Room? Here we go. Cam J, what's up? Hey, Cam, I was about to say, man, I ain't coming on. I was about to say, I ain't coming on. BC in the building. What's up, y'all? Throwback Tuesday, man. Throwback Tuesday. I was about to say, man, I ain't doing this ish. But I got to cook. I said I was going to be on all week. So I'll be feeding coffee and donuts all week. But by the way, great show as always. Anybody, if you haven't heard of Cam J Network, and even if you heard of Cam J Network, I'm going to knock you upside your head so your brain will work if you ain't subscribing and checking out Cam J Network. We are lit. We stay lit. My favorite Wildcat in the building, Josh Sanders. Yes, sir. What's going on, y'all? Throwback Tuesday. I don't know what I got for y'all, but I got something for y'all. Y'all know how I get down. You know, I don't know what I got for y'all, but I got something for y'all. Well, I seen a couple, I see the little videos floating around about an old situation that happened when Bud was gonna spar Devin Haney, so people got videos of that popping around, you know, and they was gonna pull out the strapper. They was gonna pull out the clapper. They said Bud was gonna pull out the clapper and turn everybody lights out. You know the clapper where you could turn the lights out? They said Bud was gonna pull out the clapper and turn everybody lights out, man. I don't know if y'all heard about that, but here's my thing. You have boxers. Yeah, we just gonna have some fun this morning, man. Trust me, man. You have boxers and you have fighters, they free, but then you have fighters who just actually boxes for a living. Meaning guys that are street guys, but they actually box for a living. We have street guys, and that's good for them. They can turn their lives around instead of being behind the walls in a prison. We have guys that don't take that mess in all sports. We have heard about it. Marky Dan in the building. With all the years we've been watching sports, we have athletes that's really not to be played with. The sport is just a profession, but that mentality is the way that they really get down. They really mean business. They don't like to play no game. Cool. You know, so when we see some of these fighters trying to portray like they really these street guys like that, but we know they simply just boxers. We heard this phrase move around before. You know, some guys chose to do it. Some guys chose to be a boxer. I had to do it. And most of those guys who say, hey, that I had to do this for survival, to keep a roof over my head, clothes on my back, shoes on my feet, and keeping me out of, you know, having to keep on going back and forth and paying for lawyers and things like that, they are the ones who most likely in this sport that we got to keep our eyes on, because at any time, pop goes the weasels and things can happen bad. I mean, when you think about it, look at Tank Davis' situation, right? Now, Tank situation is some bullshit because there's a whole bunch of, you know, capping and going on. But what if this was Tank Davis in and out of court for street activity? It'd be a whole different ball game. You know what I mean? You had some of these guys that's really like that. Then you have these guys that's boxers that never been street dudes at all. Never sold drugs, never got into no street fights, none of that. But they're boxers. They good with their hands in the ring. But then as they get older and grow older and get into the profession, then they want to turn into something that they wasn't in the first place. Excuse my English. Now they want to turn into the guy that these other dudes are. They want to act like they was out there getting into it in the streets, no roof over their head, got to feed themselves, fend for themselves. I don't know what's wrong with people when they get money. They say money is the rule of all evil, but money really exposes who you are. So now when you got these guys who got this money, now they acting like, they tough guys, they Board Street bullies and stuff like that. Some of that profession, they be like, come on, man, I don't know why this dude is acting like this. Dude, you not like that. You ain't never been like that. So why you acting like this now? I never seen guys who get money, and a lot of people wish they can get money and make good money without going to jail and everything. Being Bob or whatever the case may be. But you got some dudes who never committed a freaking crime in their life. Never smacked nobody outside the ring. Never ran up in nobody's trap house. None of this. Never ran down on nobody. But then they get money. Then they want to act like they was this street kid before they got this money. That can get you hurt. But then when you actually have fighters in the sport that were street people who use boxing as an outlet so they can avoid the courts. Doesn't happen all the time. But most of the time they avoid or going behind those bars because that's the type of person they are. Honestly, that's the life that they live. So what I'm saying, even though that situation with Terrence Crawford and Devin Haney, that shit could have went all the way left. Could have went all the way left. What I'm saying is this morning, man, keep all that gangster shit out of the profession. It's too much gangster. I'm a tough guy. I'm a rundown dude. It's everywhere. We don't need that everywhere. Keep that ish in the street. Before somebody wind up really getting hurt. Keep that ish in the street. If you here to play basketball, play basketball. Don't bring your goddamn bag with your strap in it. Don't come in there to play basketball with Mike Tyson goddamn intentions. It's basketball. Play basketball, homie. Yeah, listen. It was just a couple videos out there some years ago. Bud and Dad was going to get some sparring in, but the sparring didn't go down. Salute Oppen and LD, and it was been some shit about there was guns there. And, they didn't go there. Bernie the Box even talked about it, and it could have went there. All right? But this is what I'm saying. You really have guys that try to change their lives, right? Polo, what's up, Polo? Where you been at? Get you back in blue, Polo. Where you been at? But like I said, you got these guys, when they get money, they turn into super thugs. But before the money and the fame, they was nothing never like that. But then you have guys that always been that damn problem and was able to pursue a professional career and make it twerk and make it work in their favor. But they not acting like that. They always been like that. You can tell that certain athletes are from these streets and they bout it by the way they carry themselves. Then you can tell the ones who are perpetrating the fraud. Acting like they don't bout the dudes because they nice in the ring and this, that, and the other. And them dudes not nice like that. So they want to turn into thugs. That's just like that time when Devin Haney was at that goddamn carnival. Man, Devin Haney wasn't supposed to be doing no nut shit like that. What up, T? That was nut shit. That was nut shit. Devin Haney wasn't supposed to be doing no shit like that. Matter of fact, anything related to the streets, Devin Haney was not supposed to be a part of. So even when Devin Haney did the little shit that he did, that wasn't a cool flex with Devin Haney. I didn't like that shit because that's not you. Now you're trying to become something that you're not because you got money. Your hands always been good, but your hands wasn't street good. Let's just be honest. Yeah, your hands was good, but your hands wasn't street good. That's why you wasn't in the streets. Now they want to turn into tough guys. Now they want to run around and carry guns and this, that, and the other, but I don't need no damn gun. I don't play with guns. I fight. There's a difference. But there are athletes in every goddamn professional major sport that's really, hey, they just 1 second from turning into who they really are. Y'all heard the stories, goddamn, we had boxers that was fucking hitmen. We had boxers that was hitmen, okay? Hitmen. Run down on you guys. Run up, you know what I mean? But those guys not pretending to be that, they was that. But now you got this young generation and everybody want to be more than what the fuck they are outside their profession. You better cool it down like No Edition for somebody put you on that goddamn EU song and you freeze. Cool it down like No Edition or somebody gonna hit you with the EU song and you freeze. If you are blessed to be in a profession, no matter what it is, leave that street shit the fuck alone. Because a lot of people who couldn't juggle both and didn't know how to, successfully or carefully switch over and maintain a professional career than, what they really are in the streets, we seen them fail. We seen them fail. We seen them fail. Yeah, Tizzle. But dig this, Tizzle. We not talking about that part, Tizzle. We all know we all need guns. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that was shit because motherfuckers running around trying to play motherfucker goddamn, trying to play Magnificent 7 and ain't even shooting 7. That's all I'm saying. Of course, we all do. It's regular people that work a 9 to 5 that need a gun, but I'm talking about these dudes that ain't never played with a gun before and they making freaking life. Guys that never really got into street brawls, street fights, none of that. But they get into these professions, they get this money, they get this security. Now they turn into super thug when they ain't even like that. That's gonna mess around and get you hurt later. Yeah, T, but we know somebody, come on, man. I don't really want to put these dudes' names out because I'm tired of just talking about them, but we know these dudes that's running around in the sport acting like they super tough. Them dudes ain't like that. Shakur ain't like that. Oh, he from Brick City. That don't mean he motherfucking about that brick work. You understand what I'm saying? He's not like that. So even when I see him doing out, boy, you ain't like that, dude. You not like that. You need to get yourself together. You don't even look right trying to be around a bunch of goddamn thugs and all that. Some of these guys are not like that, and they faking the funk, and they gonna fake and play that role one day, and they gonna get highlighted. If you can defend yourself, you can defend yourself. No need to be running around. Yeah. Just because you can defend yourself don't mean that you can't get a service handed to your behind. I can handle myself too. That don't mean that nobody can put hands on me. I can handle myself. That don't mean I can't get stabbed. I got stabbed 7 times in a goddamn fight. I can handle myself, but that don't mean a motherfucker can't get the jump on me and shoot me first. What that mean? I can handle myself, but I don't walk around the neighborhoods with my shoulders all all up high on my face and my chest poked out like, yeah, fuck with me if you want, nigga. No, because I'm not a gangster. I'm not none of that shit. I'm just a dude. Fuck around and find out. That's all I am. That's who I am. I'm not no tough guy, nothing, but I'm confident that I will protect myself. You know what I mean? Ain't none of that. I talk hard because I mean what I say. But I ain't never been in a motherfucking prison. I ain't never sold no bricks. I ain't been in a whole bunch of fucking shootouts. I never ran down on dudes. But I'm a cool motherfucker, but don't make me hot. That's what it is. But these dudes, you know, be acting like this, they be acting like that. It's bad for your damn image. It's bad for your image. I ain't no tough guy, no gangster. I'm a man. If I'm gonna put a title on myself about a gangster or anything, motherfucker, I'm a soldier. That's different. If I'm gonna put a title on myself, nigga, I'm a soldier. Outside of just being a man, I'm a soldier. Cause I'm gonna move in a way that you're not supposed to move. Cause the way these dudes move in the streets, from what I learned, yeah, these motherfuckers is sweet. But I don't even get into that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't get into that. I see every day when I walk these streets, and I know what these dudes get into. I know who they are. But I can tell you at the same time, damn, this dude about his business, but right now, this nigga is easy pickings. I can easily say, oh, this dude is about his work, he about that. But I can still say, yo, he easy pickings. Because you know what? I'm a soldier. I had to tell a motherfucker the other day, I'm that sliding dude. It's a whole bunch of motherfuckers out there in that set. I'm just sliding through. And without stopping, I was sliding through and told the motherfucker, man, listen, man, them dudes up sitting in that joint watching you, my man. And kept moving. That motherfucker seen me a couple minutes later and said, yo, good looking. Because I ain't even see him. I said, well, how you find out? He said, when you said that, I sent the little kid to walk up the street. That ain't got nothing to do with a tough guy. None of that. I'm minding my business. But notice while I was riding, motherfucker got some shit going on, and the motherfucker sitting there watching him. I ain't even have to stop to tell the motherfucker, you know, I'm just cruising, hey, yo. And he said, thank you, man. I said, be more vigilant, homie. But if you in a profession, and you can change your life, don't be trying to go back to that street shit. Or don't try to become that street shit. And we know there's a handful of fighters in the sport of boxing that's really about that. You can tell. They the ones, you know, that had to take time off. I'm not talking about Tank Davis. But guys that actually sat in this shit for years. 3-4 years. Those guys are not acting. That's what stunned they got. That's what slowed up their career, because they actually guys that's really trying to get themselves together. And they battling with themselves through the building. So all the tough Tony shit, they need to stop it. All this, I'ma knock somebody out. You ain't no knockout artist. Stop talking about you knocking somebody the fuck out. I'm sick of that too. False advertisement, and I'm tired of that. Stop saying you gonna knock somebody out and you ain't no knockout artist. You're not a knockout artist, so stop talking about you gonna knock somebody out. You ain't laying nobody down with nothing but a goddamn water gun, so stop acting like you gonna go, run down on the block with your Draco. Stop it. If these guys looking for another lane of profession to get into outside of boxing, they acting is terrible. I think these dudes is subliminally trying to get picked up for a TV role or TV cameo, movie cameo, because they acting their asses off terribly. This man just got in the ring yesterday. This man just got in the ring over this weekend doing all this nonsense. Talking all this street, this, that, and the other, and perpetrating a fraud. See? Perpetrating a fraud. These dudes act like they tough. They act like they want the smoke, but their actions does something different. But y'all keep going with their words. Non-scripted asses. Y'all keep going with what these people say instead of in the way that they move. That's why I can tell a lot of y'all get treated bad by y'all damn woman. You know she's a damn hoe. Y'all, some of y'all probably the same dudes. Y'all walked in and your woman had somebody boning one of her damn hoes and you didn't leave the bitch. Y'all horrible, man. Y'all horrible. I can tell. By the way that y'all stand behind and support these fighters that's moving the total opposite way of the way they say they moving. This is boxing. This is not acting. This is boxing. This is not drama class. This is boxing, not try out for the fucking streets, not become a fighter then turn into a damn tough guy. No, I'm not high. Yeah, I'm high frequency. I'm high frequency. Yes, I am. I don't know if you meant to say AI. No, I ain't AI. I'm real goddamn intelligence. I ain't no I'm actual intelligence. Kevin Perdue, I'm actual intelligence. All right? Salute to you. How you doing? Welcome to my show. Your first time, don't be a stranger. But I'm going to warn you, don't come in here trying to fuck with what's going on in here. I'm going to warn you right now. Your first time here, don't come over here being a troll because I will make you cry. Please, just enjoy what's going on. If you don't like it, just roll. No, I ain't coming at you, but I know how people get, and right now, I'm not in the mood for the bullshit. You either going to check out the content or you going to go somewhere else. They good. No, you good. I'm just letting you know. All right? Because this week for me, I'm not playing around with trolls. If trolls come in all week disrupting my shit, I'm going to make them bang their head upside the wall. Yo, Tenor, what's up with you, yo? Salute to you, man. You know, just talking about some boxing, you know. But these dudes got to stop this nonsense. And when I seen the video about the situation that happened, you know, now I'm tired of, you know, Devin Haney, once in a while, name is always coming up in some goofy shit, which is something that I don't like. Devin Haney wound up name becoming some goofy shit. You know why? Because he let the people around him put a battery pack in his back. The young man didn't even used to act like the way he's acting. Who would ever thought that Devin Haney get caught with a gun? Or we ever thought that Devin Haney would ever been, you know, accused of putting his hands on a woman? All these things that Devin Haney has done, no one expected this shit. Because from what he showed us, that's totally out of his character. You know what I mean? God doing a whole lot of, they ain't you, dude. They ain't you. Because now I'm going to start asking, which personality are these fighters really are? Because I'm getting sick of it. All this street, get out of here. I'm tired of it. You ain't no street dudes. I'll take you around some real street dudes and these motherfuckers wouldn't last 5 minutes. They talk all that shit. I'll take them around some real street dudes, including his damn daddy. They gonna get the fuck ghost. I'll take you around some real hyenas, Cannon. I'll take you around the world's most notorious fucking snakes and all that. Y'all want to glorify this street shit? Nothing to glorify by a street mentality, knuckleheads. You're supposed to be trying to get away from the streets, not evolve in the streets. George and Weezy said, move up. Move on up. Meaning, move higher up from that ground surface. Exactly. Too much of this nonsense going on, but what if that situation would have went left? What if that situation would have went left? These guys get into the sport of boxing, man, and become boxers or whatever, promoters or whatever, and these dudes be getting on some super thug ass shit. They get on some super thug ass shit. All these motherfuckers, all y'all ain't from the damn street like that. Okay? Stop it. Body work in the building. Great cook yesterday. They not. And most of these fighters, right? You get around them and you talk to them. Don't they all sound like, y'all know what I'm about to say? No, let me say it right, because I'm about to make y'all laugh. All right? So listen. Y'all know how when people interview porn stars, right? So you see how everybody in the porn industry, they talk a certain way. Y'all notice when they interview porn stars, they talk a certain way, try to talk like they real super professional in one of the most nastiest, disgusting professions you can never have as a human being. But they all talk a certain way, try to talk neat, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. These fighters, you'll know which ones is really from the fucking streets with their language. But a lot of them you be thinking they talk so damn proper like they went to etiquette class. Because they just happen to be young kids who got into a sport and they kept their asses off the street or away from the streets. You dig? It either got them off the streets or kept them away from the streets. That's why you can see with certain auras and everything how these young men came up. But then you got guys that grew up in silver spoon situations and all that and act like they was in the damn mud. You got a lot of these boxers running around acting like T.I. little fucking goddamn son. Boy, you ain't never grow up in that shit. But act like he his mom and dad. Motherfucker, you ain't grow up in that shit. By the time your mom and dad made you, man, your mom and dad was away from that shit. A lot of these fighters are like that. I tell you that goddamn much. Throwback Tuesday, throw that bullshit in the past. Yeah. And all these guys want attention, but all attention ain't good attention. All attention ain't good attention. It's not. It's horrible, man. It's horrible. And boxing is messed up right now. You got this whole other entity that's playing by their own rules. You got a whole nother league in this sport that's going by their own rules. And all these guys, some of the most notable names and biggest names, all of a sudden is running over there. Why are these fighters running over to a goddamn minor league? Let's talk about it. Why are fighters going from the major league to the minor league. But these are some of the most notable names in boxing. These fighters is some of boxing, some of the best in the sport of boxing. But they made a move over to a rookie league. But you mean to tell me that you want to shove down my throat, in my ears, in my mind, and everybody else's, that these guys that y'all constantly pick and pulling for, you should have no arms no more, you're armless. It's really about legacy? They really about legacy. Somebody help me out this morning because I've been really tired of it. You got all these people, we've been going back and forth with goofy-minded people, pick and pullers, Morse meter members and all that, and they defending this nonsense. But sit here, play the charade game, perpetrate the fraud, and act like you really a boxing fan. No, you're not. You know I know why you really not a boxing fan? Because these dudes you're pickle pulling for and you got to change the pins and your pull-ups for, them dudes ain't even moving like that. Them dudes are not moving like that. I understand why. Y'all energy, y'all perfect match. Y'all perfect match. I see why some of y'all is fanboys of these little crybabies, frontin' ass dudes. I see y'all perfect match. Y'all like goddamn Johnny Gill, Stacey Lattisaw. Perfect combination. God bless you with me. Yeah, for y'all horrible, miserable, marshmallow, soft-hearted asses to be friends and family together. And that's why to this day, your weak ass perpetrating a fraud ass fighter ain't did shit yet. But you keep talking about they ain't did shit. Ain't did shit but duck, the diggity duck. That's what they've been doing lately, ducking. Fuck pin the tail on a donkey. Put the beak on a goddamn duck. Put the quack on the beak. Yo, sunshine. Damn. Now we gotta deal with this all week and talk about this ish because y'all messed up the sport of boxing and this is where we stuck at on some bull ish. And y'all still running around. I hope y'all getting paid. I hope these dudes, you teabagging these damn dudes. Y'all better be getting a Mickey freaking paycheck. Hey, I'm just talking some itch queen, little bit of this, little bit of that, throwback Tuesdays, a little mix up. But these dudes always thugging and acting like they thugs, Queen. That's what I'm talking about. Act like a damn boxer. Now these dudes been boxers their whole life, never been a thug. Yeah, you know some of these dudes never had a street fight, but all they fights been in the damn ring. Never had a street fight. Mama wasn't letting them fight in the damn streets. Don't y'all know there's boxers that never had a damn street fight even before they picked up the damn gloves? You can't tell? I can. You can't tell. Y'all pay attention to so damn much. I can tell. Because they all want to be tough guys and think, because they AB level in the ring, they still can get their ass whipped on the streets. Weapon or no weapon. Don't forget, some of these people that on the street Could actually be motherfuckers that can be in that ring too. Knuckleheads. You think it ain't everyday people walking around that's packing a damn punch? Shit, I know a dude that never been in a damn boxing ring, but this motherfucker is gifted. And the whole neighborhood used to tell the dude, man, you need to box. Nah, I like boxing, but they ain't my sport. No bullshit. I can put this motherfucker on camera anytime. Everybody used to tell this motherfucker, everybody. Even the motherfuckers he fought, dude, man, you nice like that, you need to, nah. Huh? Fuck y'all talking about, man. I know so much shit that will blow y'all minds, but I ain't telling y'all. Certain shit I don't tell y'all. I tell y'all a lot. I tell y'all too much. But I got some shit I need to get paid for if I'm gonna say it. Y'all just don't know. You know, ain't got the okay to put certain things out there, but they tell me, hey, listen, don't get that up for free. There it is. I've been around. That's what's wrong with these dudes now. False advertisement, man. False advertisement. That shit is getting played out. But let's just stick to the situation at hand. Because the biggest situation, the biggest stink going on in boxing right now is Zuffa. It's this whole nother league that's not a part of what's going on with the majors. So y'all need to calm down and stop talking about this Zuffa shit because it's fucking up boxing. It is not helping boxing. It's totally against. It goes against. Okay? Do I need to finish that sentence? I don't think I need to. Yes, it is, Sunshine. Laugh. I'm getting sick and tired of this back and forth about a goddamn minor league that's their own entity, not the same league. Y'all remember the movie The Warriors? Yes. Y'all remember the movie The Warriors? Y'all remember the goddamn orphans? They was the only motherfuckers that wasn't a part of the goddamn league. Remember that? That's what Zuffa is. Zuffa is the orphan goddamn the orphans. Okay? Remember when the Warriors was going through there and they stopped on their motherfucking turf? You know the boy already had the intel with the papers and all that. These dudes, they ain't even coming up on a motherfucking radar. And then they say, oh yeah, well, one crew tried to get them. Who was that? The orphans. They not in our network. They tried anyway. They're the orphans. They're not in our network. Zuffa is not in boxing's network. Do y'all understand? Oh, you need to go watch that movie, The Warriors, baby. It's a classic. No, watch The Warriors. You'll love it. Where you think Diddy got that? You know when he did the Craig Mack remix video? And he's like, bad boys with the bottles come out to play. Yeah, that's where Diddy got that from, the movie The Warriors. Warriors come out to play. Yeah. Go check that out, The Warriors. You'll like it. You'll like it. Those boys was that ish. Diddy approved. Yeah, that movie was the shit. It's a classic. I watch the movie every year. At least a couple times, at least 3 times out of the year, I've been watching this movie nonstop since it came out. Then had it on DVD 100 times and shit. Now you don't need DVD no more, you know? Because you got these cloud memories and all that. But look, that's what's going on right now. And you got a whole bunch of stupid people acting like Zuffa is something. They acting like Zuffa coming in and doing more than what Top Rank ever did and PBC ever did and so forth. But not complaining about their favorite fighter going there. That would have been your favorite fighter, Sunshine. That would have been your favorite fighter, goddamn John Sanders. Cam, that would have been your favorite fighter that's going over the zoo for they be letting you have it. I keep on telling y'all. Y'all been putting the whole time they running their mouth and they up there hating and everything. The only thing they did was put the truth into fruition. That's all y'all been doing was putting the truth and exposing the truth on how your favorite fighter really move. Now it's in fruition. So everybody that goes over to Zuffa outside the guys, because Zuffa was supposed to have been for dudes that's coming into the game, or dudes who's already at their point their career ain't gonna get no better than what that is. So come to think about it, some of these guys might need to go the fuck over there. Zuffa was supposed to have been for that. So why all these other dudes go over to Zuffa? Because like I said, some of these dudes' careers is over before it's really over. You know why? Because they ended their career because they don't want to challenge themselves. They teabag their favorite fighter like a motherfucker, like it's going out of style, Queen. You understand me? Yeah. Y'all, they need to stop this mess. Look at all these dudes running over to Zuffa like Zuffa is something. Just like, y'all, matter of fact, all y'all need to move the fuck out of America. Get out of America. Get out the USA. Cause all y'all know filthy Americans, soon when Turkey came about, oh, y'all diss the USA. Y'all dissed America. Won't y'all move out of America then? Shit. Oh, yeah. Yoda, remember? Run the tape. Run the goddamn tape. Run the tape. That's what I'm talking about. No, you said this. Go get the tape, bitch. If Crush said it, go get the tape, ho. Come on now. This is bad. This is bad. So you can't be talking about these dudes is this, these dudes is that. I don't give a fuck what level you rate them. I don't give a fuck how good they are. If they going over there, that proves my motherfucking point. That these dudes don't want to challenge themselves and they're afraid of losing. They're afraid of losing. They're afraid of losing. Anybody, any man or woman that's afraid of losing, you ain't a winner. If you're afraid of losing, you ain't no damn winner. Because that means you ain't willing to take a chance to win or take a chance that you may lose. False advertisement, get off it. Y'all been bamboozled and sold the fuck out. Y'all thought y'all was getting the genuine shit. Y'all ain't been getting nothing but the fugazi shit. Some of y'all favorite fighters been giving y'all the Canal Street version. Huh? Your favorite fighter giving you the Canal Street version. Your favorite fighter is giving you the Timu version of the ass. You love your favorite fighter so much, but your favorite fighter can't even do you right. Your favorite fighter want to give you the cheap version of them. How dare you? How dare you question and criticize somebody else being a fan of a certain fighter? Look at yours. Your favorite fighter don't even want to bust a sweat on their forehead. Look at them. But go ahead, y'all going to deflect it. Y'all going to deflect. Transformers. Decepticons always deflecting the truth. Decepticons about to blow they harp through the roof. Yeah, told y'all the lightsaber is hot. The lightsaber is active, baby. The lightsaber is lit. Not playing with y'all. Damn playing with y'all. Not playing with y'all. Yes. Hey, come over there and get a body work. You know, Cam wouldn't have no problem come over there, but hey, yo, y'all make sure, listen, matter of fact, before I move on, listen, man, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. Go give my man Bodywork some motherfucking play. I'm keeping it real. Go give Bodywork some play, y'all. Trust me, he be doing his thing, and he show his love towards certain people. He's just like us. He don't fuck with everybody. Man, give Bodywork some play, man. Give me some work. Give me some airplay. Give him some airplay. Y'all give me some of these whack-ass motherfuckers airplay, man. Y'all better fuck with my man Bodywork before I give y'all some Bodywork. You understand me? That's coming from OG Yoda. Fuck with Bodywork or I'm going to give you that Bodywork. God damn it. I'll make you throw up your ABC soup and you ain't even had none since you was a kid. Hey, y'all want to hear something? Listen, right? Listen, y'all. So yesterday, I was out and about, right? Yeah, hey, Bodywork, you know we been vibing ever since we ran into each other, bro. Listen, y'all was chilling yesterday, right? So I was out and about doing my little outing. You know what I mean? I took the slow walk bike out. You know, I ain't do no PT riding. You know, so I took the little hybrid mountain bike out. You know, just cruising through the hood like Debo. You know what I mean? But I ain't on no Debo-ish. So, you know, I made a pit stop, you know, and I'm sitting there and I powwow. So as I'm doing my little powwow, this white boy walk up to me. He said, yo, you smoke weed? I said, no, this motherfucker see me smoking this shit. He see this fat ass Cheech and Chong joint on my hand. I said, dude, you smell the smoker, you see a smoker. What's up? He said, here. I said, what's this? He said, listen, man, I don't smoke no more. I'm drug free. He said, but listen, he said, this guy just gave me this. This guy's, you know, I was at his store and this guy's got his own little strand. And he was just, you know, giving them out. But I said, fuck it, I even sell it and give it to somebody. So I said, yo, dude, I said, let me look at it. Shit was sealed and everything. So I said, well, where this guy was at, where he was giving out, you know, his strand. He said the location. I sent somebody around there to check this shit out. So then he said, yeah, he said, man, I don't want nothing for it. I don't do it no more. Y'all was smoking. He was like, yeah, he said, he gave it to me. He said he was giving them out to people. And he said one guy was out there smoking it, probably good as a motherfucker. I'm smoking this bitch now. Yo, listen, this shit is called Dr. Ganja, goddamn. Yeah. It's nice. It's fucking nice. You hear me? Dr. Ganja. This shit is called Canatonic. I don't give a damn if you're Willie Nelson, Snoop Dogg, Redman. I don't give a fuck if you're George Clinton. You not smoking this motherfucker straight. You're not taking this to the forehead. As you know, when we drinking and smoking, you take it to the head. You know what I mean? You ain't doing it. You putting this bitch down. This motherfucker, this 1L should take you about 45 minutes. It's an indica. Man, this motherfucker, oh boy, this thing here, oh my goodness. This one of the best donuts I had all week. But today's only Tuesday. Y'all hear me? Talk about this is one of the best donuts I had all week. Today's only Tuesday, bitch. When I tell y'all, this thing is fire. Hold on. Y'all think I'm playing, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all. All right. because it's legal. But I mean, this thing is nice. Yeah, some people don't like indicas though. You know what I mean? Some people like indicas, some people like sativas. If you know, you know. If you like to get high and go to sleep, then you know what you need to smoke. But you want to be high and about, then you know what you need to smoke. You said indica or a hybrid for you? Yeah, because that sativa will put you on your ass bag. It depends on what mood I'm in. You know what I mean? You like the sativa? Yeah, you like the sativa. I like them both. You know, I'm a stoner, baby. Yeah, either way, whatever I plan to do, I'ma do. Yes, sir. Hey, Cam, listen. Who was on yesterday? Around the time I grabbed this shit, man, that Cam. Bro. Marky Dan, what's up, broski? Hey, Cam. I was high as shit. Yo, Cam, I was high as shit on the joint, yo. Yeah. You only fuck with that sativa if you need to. Sativas, I think, should only be for people who have sleeping issues, man. You know? That's what I think the sativa should be for. But man, I was higher than a motherfucker. Then D1 went on. When D1 went on, and I just smoked the second one because I smoked that first joint like around 3 something. You know, I gave my ill spill, and then I'm just listening. I was high as fuck. So it took me like that joint that I smoked on your show. That's me the rest of the show. That's how you know some good shit. Cause one motherfucker lasted me until the end of your show. And I think I copped that, and we was within the past hour and a half of the show. Man, I was higher than a motherfucker. Then when D1 and Old School came on last night, dog, I'm higher than a bitch. Motherfucker, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all gonna laugh at me. I went to pick the L up to light it. The whole time, it ain't the motherfucker goddamn L. Motherfucker, I'm about to smoke one of my locks. Yeah, yo. This motherfucker lock almost got smoked. That's all I'm saying. This what the fuck I got. This shit right here. This shit right here. This shit right here. This motherfucker was filled up. Man, this shit. All legal. All natural. Seedless. Strong effects. Yeah, this motherfucker. Listen, this motherfucker hit me like I smelled a hippopotamus underarm. God, listen, I ain't even sparked this shit yet. I'm scared to spark this motherfucker. Man, I might start saying orange clovers, blue moon, green stars. I don't give a fuck. Man, listen. But yesterday, remember we was cooked? Hey, Cam, I was smoking this shit yesterday. Remember when I was blowing the smoke in the mirror in the video? When old Blue, my man Blue was getting cooked like blue crabs yesterday. Blue Hustle, man, is my guy, but he was getting cooked like motherfucking goddamn blue crabs. So that's why I was blowing this shit in the camera. Because motherfucker was just getting smoked. That shit right here. That shit right here. Now, I don't want to take a toll of it and y'all see my eye go left and shit like I'm Debo or somebody. I got little, you know, my stigma ain't that bad. You know what I mean? I got stigmatization. My eyes move a little bit. Ain't fucking with y'all. Smash the like button. Goddamn, we lit. Shit. Don't be judging me. Yeah. This shit is good, goddamn it. He said, like this, it's Get it fast, OJ. Okay, shit, light it up. Fuck it, we lighting it up. We lit. Why not light it up? We lit, motherfuckers. Shit. Lit it to the motherfucker. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. He said light it up. This is for all those fans out there that just keep on blowing smoke. They blowing CBD. We blowing THC. This is for all those out there that keep doing that bullshit. Trying to tell y'all, man. So, how y'all feel about what y'all heard about the Jay-Z shit at the Roots picnic? How y'all feel about the afro? I ain't get to ask y'all about that. Did y'all see Jay-Z with the afro? I need you to listen. I need to talk to y'all about that. Say hit it 8 times and put the camera out. 8 pulls, bro. I got you. How y'all feel about Camel Joe with the afro? What's going on with Jay-Z? Yeah, hey. I can't cough on camera, goddamn. Well, my coughing days happened with TWT. Now, if y'all was around when TWT was rocking, we used to be on this bitch 12 hours a day, 12 hours a night, 7 days a week. Trying to tell y'all. Yeah, Queen seen the coughing, D seen the coughing, y'all seen the man shit. We done had smoke sections on here where all the smokers in TWT, we light the fuck up and then we cook. Tizzle. The crazy thing, I'ma smoke this motherfucker. Josh, you know? Yeah, man, shit. I'ma smoke this bitch. I'ma stretch. I'ma drink a bottle of water. And I'ma put my headphones on. And I'm hitting the road, goddammit. Yes, it's a good day for cycling. Y'all know I'm a cyclist, not a motorcyclist. Y'all know I'm a cyclist. See, some people been around, I done took them on my rides. They'll tell you I ride. They'll tell you, they see me ride miles. They see me do it, goddammit. Yeah, and go act the maniac like I ain't smoked this shit. Then the switch up happened, Quay. We ain't switch up on each other. That's the switch up happened, that's all. The ones who still got that genuine love there, we still fuck with each other. Because that's what it's about. It's about integrity. A lot of motherfuckers don't have that. You ain't got integrity, you can't have respect. If you don't have integrity, you don't have loyalty. And a whole lot of other things. Shit don't start from where y'all think it start from. It starts from integrity. All this shit starts from integrity. Love, respect, in love, all that shit. You can't have none of that shit without integrity. Doing the right thing all the time, even when ain't nobody around, and even when you're not around your folks, you ain't doing them wrong, you ain't doing no wrong, none of that shit, integrity. That was my name in the military. That was my nickname. That's what the fucking goddamn staff sergeants, the captains, lieutenants, that was my nickname. Mr. PT and Mr. Integrity was my nicknames in the military. And don't get it fucked up. They called me Crush too. Hey, bitch, you're gonna call me Crush. That's the name. I don't give a fuck what profession we in. Before it's over, you gonna call me Crush. And you gonna know why you call me Crush. Cause that's who I am. See, a lot of people in the content world that a lone life in general not living with integrity. Facts. I ain't fucking with a motherfucker right now because integrity. And I really want to bash they fucking face in for the disrespect and the snake ass shit. I don't like it. Oh yeah, talk about it. 5 a.m. bro. The garden. Listen, y'all don't know. A lot of times we work out before we even eat breakfast. We work out before we even eat breakfast, motherfuckers. That's how we was getting down in the military. Some people do they PT like that, but most people they eat something or take a pre-workout joint, pre-workout meal, shake or whatever, liquid. The military, no, motherfucker. You drink some water, we getting right to it. And after this PT is done, motherfucker, then you go eat. See? Y'all don't know. I'm trying to teach y'all something. For those who like to work out and you're trying to, that's the fastest way to seeing your results. Working out first and eating afterwards. You see your results faster. Whatever results you're looking for and your ultimate goal or your results, that's the way to do it. Not eat first and then work out. You could do that too. But see, the only time you work out after you eat is because of what the fuck you ate. And you need to burn that shit out of you. I mean, but when you work out before you eat, you didn't already put that work in. So what you eat is going to fall in place where your body's at the time. I'm teaching y'all something if y'all didn't know. Oh yeah, listen, it's funny because there was a project here in South Philadelphia called Passion Projects. It's not too far from the stadiums and all that, right? Now, they projects look like a military base. The only project facility that looked like a fucking military base or military barracks. Except for they was all white, not making this shit up. Man. And I think before, now they tore the projects down. But before they was the projects, it was the military base because it's right near the naval yard. All right? Yeah. Them goddamn military bases and barracks reminds you of the projects. Reminds you of the projects, man. Yeah, I know you did, Quinn. Yeah, you know what time it is. If you lived on a military base or been in the military, you know what time it is. Never again, right? Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. The military in prison and jail have some things in common. What's up, Nitty? What's up, Nifty Nuffy? How you doing? U.S. equals terrorism? Hey, man, I say this. I ain't got no problem with you saying that. Salute to you. Because they doing a lot of terroristic shit, aren't they? I'm honest. They listening. They watching. They ain't worrying the fuck about me. Don't worry about me. Just don't come fucking with me personally. I don't give a fuck what y'all got. I'm crazy. I don't give a fuck what y'all got. I'm fucking crazy. All right? Don't come fucking with me. But put it in reverse. Yeah. She said, I told him I'll be damned if we move to Texas and I'm on Fort Sam. We bought a house 45 minutes away. He knew I wasn't playing. Yeah. Who me? I was in the Army, bro. I was in the Army. I did full-time Army, then I did some years National Guard. Yep. domesticated. Yes, of course. Listen, over the years, a lot of attacks on us has been from us. Nothing new to me. A lot of it. A lot of the terror has been domesticated. No one can terrorize you more than your own. No one can harm you more than your own. I'm not a boy. Far from that. I've been through there, Mike. I was there for some months, for some training. Like 3 months. I did some training for 3 months there. But a lot of my lot of my battle buddies from basic and some of them from AIT, a lot of them wound up getting deployed there, and that's where that was their home base. I have about 7 or 8 of them. I still stay in contact with them here and there. Yeah. But on the other note, we ain't gonna mess around with the politics too much. I used to talk politics. I used to have a politics show and a history show. I used to talk all that shit. Yeah, I mean, you know what? But look at it. You have a bunch of ignorant ass people that's in charge. I mean, what do you expect out of your leaders? If all your leaders is a bunch of goddamn snakes and this, that, and the other, blah, 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 this is what we're going to get, because we have bad people and we putting bad people or the wrong people in these positions. I think everybody need one time not to do this shit. Just one time, but America is too afraid. We, the people, we too scared, man. We some punk motherfuckers. Well, I gotta do something. We some punk motherfuckers. We quick to get it on with everybody else. I ain't taking his shit, her shit. Ain't nobody taking over my corner. None of that. These motherfuckers do what they want to do. Other countries and shit has dethroned their government because their government not doing what the fuck they supposed to be doing. Your government is not supposed to be in charge of you. Your government is supposed to work for you. You know what I mean? Real talk. Throwback Tuesday. Sports Talk Network. I'm telling you. Yeah, I knew you was gonna get him at one time. I was letting him rock, you know. But back to boxing, man. I don't go down that road no more. You know what I mean? Reason why first couple of my channels. But we gonna get back to this boxing talk because, like I said, you can't deny what it is. Once again, you have American boxing fans. American boxing fans. You have American boxing fans turning on the American promoters. Look at them. This is horrible. You have American boxing fans that turned on American promoters. Think about that. And some of these American fighters ran to these damn promoters. And some of these American fighters, they all ran like the Redcoats was coming. Or like it was the return of someone. Yeah, he probably returned. They turned their backs on these goddamn American promoters and gave them their ass to kiss. And you want me to think that these dudes is like that? And you want me to think that these dudes is like that? It ain't about me thinking, it's about knowing. Y'all motherfuckers go off of fake ass theory too much. That's what's wrong with y'all. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all go off of fake ass theories. I ain't believing shit. Belief is a belief. Belief is not having knowledge of. Choose the words that you use. Let me ask you a question. Do you believe? No, motherfucker, I know. Or I don't know. That's what you're going to get from me. If I don't know, I ain't going to say I believe. I don't know. And then I do know. I'm be like, I don't believe shit. I know. Y'all better stop using that word belief. It's just another word for theory. A theory is what? An assumption. An accusation. But I'm not the smartest motherfucker in the world at all. I never been a straight A student, never been on the dean's list, none of that shit. But my dumb ass knows something. What y'all talking about? Get it together, man. To conversate with me, you gotta speak etymology language. What language do you speak, Crush? Root? I speak root language. That word believe. Believe. Stop using it. Now the words y'all use, y'all don't even know it hurts y'all more than anything because words cast spells. Spellbound. I cast a spell on you. Y'all got to stop playing with me. Shit on Al Heyman. Oh, they shit on Pamper Bob too. But, you know, Bob get it the worst. I mean, Al get it the worst. This is horrible. But you want me to be rooting for your goddamn ass and all that. You still ain't gave me your toughest challenge to really test your skills. Yet. But the blame is somebody else's. Dudes have not been in the ring yet with someone that is equal of their level. Yet. But keep making it seem like nobody else hasn't done anything. They did everything. That is getting played out. You can pull a motherfucker resume up anytime, anywhere. Janet Jackson's. And please, for your sake, stop saying resumes don't matter. What is a resume? What? A record of what? Your opponents. So they do matter. So you saying opponents don't matter? When you say resumes don't matter, you mean the opponents don't matter. Thank you. So the resumes do matter. Your opponents do matter. I caught some of my folks saying that shit too, y'all. That did go for y'all too. I caught some of my folks saying it too. This go for all of y'all. For the ones who always say it because they deflecting the goddamn truth. Don't say that shit. The opponents matter. That's who matters, your opponent. The level that they at and everything matters. They skill set, they IQ, all that shit matters. Your opponent matters. How are you going to say, oh, you're only as good as your last opponent, but say resumes don't matter? Your resume is your goddamn opponents. So that means your wins don't matter. That means your accolades don't matter. If resumes don't matter, all those accolades are part of your fucking resume? A part of your accomplishments? Your opponents is a part of your accomplishments and your accolades because you didn't get these accolades or accomplishments without what? Your opponent, your resume. School is closed on that one. School is closed on that one. What's the next lesson? What's the next lesson? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Now, no need to be talking about or continue to talk about what the fuck is not going on. Ain't no need to be talking about nobody that ain't getting in the ring next. So let's stop giving these inactive, scared ass motherfucker goddamn Uncle Scrooge McDuck and his nephews airplay. Only activity should be getting airplay. I don't give a fuck if they active. They ain't got no activity going on. So they somewhat active, inactive. They just not indefinitely inactive. Another thing I want to talk about before I get on out of here. No. Too much airplay. Make these motherfuckers become relevant by getting in the fucking ring. I'm not talking about these dudes. Rick Tills, my God, salute to you, homie. I'm not talking about these dudes the rest of the fucking week. Give these motherfuckers a break. If we could time Hacker the fuck out and all these other jokers, let's time these motherfuckers out by not talking about their asses because they don't have a goddamn opponent. Huh? Y'all heard what I said? Yeah, I said it. I meant what I said. Oh, you think I'm playing? Motherfuckers. If we could time out Hacker, we could time out these motherfuckers. Time out these inactive fucking duckaroonies motherfuckers on Zuffa. Go on to Zuffa. I'm tired of talking about it. They ain't rumbling. If we could time motherfuckers out on YouTube in the fucking chat, time these motherfuckers out. We content creators. We gonna get our shit without even talking about these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying, sunshine? You know what I'm saying? Fuck these motherfuckers. Not interested in no goddamn bullshit. Who rumbling? Y'all getting it on? Where's the date? Where's the location? How do you watch it? Fuck these inactive motherfuckers. I ain't talking about nothing that's irrelevant or anyone that's irrelevant. Meaning if they ain't got a fucking fight coming up or about to rumble, I don't give a fuck. Rock out with your cock out without talking about these inactive ass motherfuckers. Seriously. I'm closing the show on these idiots. You want to talk about these motherfuckers? Talk about how they turned their backs on American fucking promoters, no matter who the fuck they are. And y'all seen how that been working out for the asses lately. And y'all seen how that been working out for the asses lately. Motherfuckers going over there with minor league dudes. You don't get no stripes for that. Yeah, Rick Timms. I agree 1000%, broski. Look at the situation. You have motherfuckers that's already supposed to be made going over to a fucking league where dudes need a startup kit. The ones that shift over was for the guys whose careers is actually over. They can't go nowhere. They not getting opportunities. They not that good. That's what Zufa was made for. They was gonna create their own shit. But you got these dudes going over there, your so-called 4 horsemen, your top 5 elite, the elite killers and all this bullshit. What? Yeah. Oh, another gateway to keep hopping around from weight class to weight class instead of sitting your ass down and challenging yourself. You don't get no boxing points from me just jumping around, fighting a motherfucker here. Win, lose, or draw. You ain't even put in enough work and fought a good enough challenges to even be moving the fuck like that. None of them dudes would've. These motherfuckers went from being, I don't know what to say, man. It don't look good. It ain't good. Then there's one of the weight classes they don't have. There's a weight class that they don't have. But you got cats out here perpetrating a fraud, talking about fighting somebody at a weight class where you signing somewhere where you know they ain't got that goddamn weight class. Why? Why? Got motherfuckers running around ducking a whole fucking weight class, and you mean to tell me they pound for pound? Ain't no pound for pound list. If you really know boxing, you should only have 1 pound for pound. Pick one. Show me that y'all evolved. Y'all haven't, because y'all still doing the same old bullshit. They ain't already made it, because they ain't gave us a fucking fight yet. They ain't make ish. Stop telling me y'all know he fought guys, he ain't fought the guys. Everybody fought guys. So what point are you making? That's your POV? Everybody fought guys, but everybody didn't fight the guys. Not talking about the ones that did. That's why I simply said everybody ain't fought the guys. But y'all acting like they fought the guys. And this is what you call great? These type of fighters you call elite? These fighters you call great? These fighters call you elite? These motherfuckers barely A-level. I'm sick of this shit. Most of these guys not even A-level. Be quiet. See reality. They ain't do a damn thing. They do not have a pretty boy, a golden boy, a Sugar Shane, a Manny Pacquiao, a Prince Not Seen, and so forth. Fucking resume. And I can go on. Like the Erykah Badu song mixed with goddamn Mint Condition. On and on and on and on and on. On and on, on and on, on and on and on and on. I can go on. Y'all ain't talking boxing. Y'all talking fanboyism. It's casual fans that don't even act like that, and you're fucking casual just like them. Because casuals are a fan of fighters, not the sport. There's a difference. You ain't been watching boxing for 20 years. You've been watching certain fighters for 20 years. Or a certain fighter. Casual, old ass, long ass, seasoned ass casuals. everybody this morning in this chat, I would like to say, they not like us. They not like us. They are not like us. And we damn sure ain't like them. See how that play out? Fair exchange, no robbery there. Speaking of robberies, and I haven't got a chance to go back and watch this fight yet. Maybe I'll do it sometime today. They said Holly Holm got robbed. I heard it a few times that Stephanie Hahn, sexy motherfucker, got a Willy Wonka gift card. And people saying they should run it back. Or as my brother Prize Fighter for Sports Talk Network said, I'm gonna need investigation. Shout out to Prize Fighter, that's his motto. When something ain't right, robbery, whatever, I'm gonna need this investigated. Yes. So I'm going to investigate this myself. I will sometime throughout the day watch this fight and see what I see. Then if my opinion is with the majority, then we definitely need a further investigation. Now, you know what? We ain't even gotta do that. We gonna solve that right now. We know they trying to set Stephanie Hahn up with the biggest fight that she can have. Open and closed case. See how easy that was? Nah, but I'm still gonna watch the fight. We know that. We know when they move like this, they trying to move somebody in position and they moving somebody out the way. And sometimes the matchup be the one that they moving out the way and the one they moving in a way. Oh man, listen. I can't say no more. Let me see, 8:41. We gonna go to 9 o'clock. Going to 9 o'clock, man. But we gonna need to see what's going on. I heard Cam cooking yesterday about Carolina the boy. Haven't spoken on a woman lately, but real quick, Carolina the boy need to just go ahead and handle everything else at 135 until she gets the fight that she wants. Open and closed case. She has challenges there, and she's going to continue to be on the pursuit of greatness and legacy. She need to handle that. Oh man. Man, the Serrano, man. And my man Will Old School, he seen something. He thought that he was afraid for Amanda. Shit. Man, somebody should have been afraid for Homegirl. Shout out to Amanda Serrano, but hopefully she gets a couple more fights in that she wants and she go ahead and retire and turn into a full-time promoter. So shout out to Amanda Serrano with the second round stoppage. Homegirl looked like she was coming with something, but you could look like, looks can be deceiving. And then when you find out what's behind the damn looks, the actual looks behind the looks and the energy and all that, who you gonna find out? You're gonna find out some kind of way. Man, Serrano, boy, listen. And listen, tomorrow's Wednesday. So tomorrow's hump day, because goddamn, my Wildcat, you's about to make me turn into a Wildcat. We ain't closing out like that, y'all. We've been all over the place, but every place we went at this morning, hopefully y'all enjoyed it. But we're not going to go there. We're not going to go there. Mr. Sanders. For the people who just checking us out for the first time, don't mind my family. Don't mind the fam. This is what we do. Come and get comfortable. This the type of place for you. Come and hang out with us, baby. Yeah. Tomorrow's Hump Day Wednesday, and sometimes Hump Day Wednesdays are pre-Freaky Friday. What y'all want for Hump Day Wednesday? Y'all let me know. I told y'all if there's anything y'all want me to do, that's all y'all gotta do is let me know. Y'all don't tell me shit. God damn it. Hard to say it. Well, we'll do what we normally do. I think I got something already while I'm sitting here talking to y'all. I think I got something. I think I got something. I ain't gonna tell y'all. Y'all won't know until tomorrow. Y'all want to know what Hump Day Wednesday gonna be about, or y'all want to wait until tomorrow? Wednesday it should be what female box is still good for the stroke. Okay. We'll add that in just for you. Cause I'm asking y'all, I got something in mind. I just want to see if y'all had anything in mind. I got something in mind. Hold on. In all sincerity, I have to turn the camera on, y'all. Woo! I'm going to add that in for Josh Sanders, but tomorrow, 7 o'clock, I'm going to start at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow, Hump Day Wednesday, Wild Out Wednesday, I'm going to just say, be ready for the funk. Be ready for the funk, y'all. Hey, take it any way you want. But what I'm saying to you, what I'm saying to y'all, get ready for the funk, all right? Anything else I want to touch up on? Boom, 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 boom. Not really. Oh, yeah. So far, I know we got BAM coming up soon. BAM is coming up. Is it this weekend? No, we got Neri this weekend. We got Neri and Casa Marrow fighting this weekend. I'm picking Neri. This is a light weekend. I think next weekend is pretty heating up. I'll go back and look at the schedule myself. And we'll talk about that. But yeah, trying to stretch out to 9 o'clock. What we got? We got 13 minutes. We got 13 minutes left. Oh, okay. Here what we can do for the last few minutes. All right. Well, we see what's going on. NBA Finals this year. San Antonio Spurs, New York Knickerbockers. Who's winning the NBA Finals this year? If it's San Antonio, put a T. If it's New York, put a Y. If it's San Antonio, put a T. If it's New York, put a Y. He already said Spurs in 5, maybe 6. No, you could do it either way. So either way you would say Spurs. But if y'all didn't want to type it out, that's why I said T for San Antonio and Y for New York. Now I've been already hearing that Josh Sanders, that's already floating around in the pipelines on the streets. Spurs in 5, maybe 6. This is unanimous. It's not too many people picking the Knicks. Now, being from Philadelphia, I know one of the main reasons why they ain't picking the Knicks, unless they're just a Knicks fan. And we do have some diehard Knicks fans here, just like they have Dallas Cowboy fans here. Now, some of them are fake. The Knicks not physical enough for me, honestly. That too, that's one thing. I think the age may play a part too. I think even though the Knicks had that rest, but overall, I think the Spurs have the fresher, younger leagues. Yeah. They're not gonna be able to beat San Antonio with just playing shooting from mid range in the perimeter. That's not gonna happen in my honest opinion. Hold on. That's not gonna happen in my honest opinion, and nor do I think it's a good idea. Hold on for a second, y'all. You in the bathroom? Take a deep real quick. I'm on my shot. Yes, I fixed it, the water. Yeah, I'm back, y'all. I had to go spring a leak. My bad. My bad, y'all. Had to spring a leak. You need post play to win titles in the NBA, also rebounding, and of course defense also. That's true, Josh Sanders. That is true. Facts. So yeah, I think it's unanimous now. If New York just happened to pull off an upset, then it is what it is. Normally, it doesn't have to be my team. Sometimes I could be geographical, but I love basketball, so sometimes I get into the East Coast versus West Coast, depending on, you know what I mean? But I like basketball because Sixers is my favorite team. But that's my only favorite team. I like other teams and like the players, but I fuck with you until you play against the Sixers. Win, lose, or draw. But I like basketball. I watch sports because of the sport, not because of the athletes. Because no athlete in any sport brought me to the sport. I found out about them by watching the sport. It's a difference. See, a lot of today's boxing fans and sports fans in a lot of these sports only are fans because they heard about this quarterback, this wide receiver, this running back, this point guard, this shooting guard, the wingman, the power forward, the center. Fuck it, the coach. And so forth. But you have people who are a fan of the sport because they's watching the sport, didn't know who anybody was. They just start watching the sport. They freezy. They were just watching the sport. It's not one single person that's in the sport that brought them to the sport. There's a difference. How did you get here? How did you become a fan? If you got into the sport and only start watching the sport because you heard about a fighter or a basketball player, you're not a fan of the sport. You're a fan of someone that plays in the sport because you heard about this person. Never watched this sport in my life, but everybody keep on talking about Michael Jordan. I don't even watch basketball. Now I'm watching Michael Jordan. Oh, yeah, man. AAU, man. I never played in AAU. I've been to a lot of the games and stuff. I even coached and shit in like the AAU for like assistant coach. I used to coach basketball, man. Yeah, I was a basketball coach. Sometimes I still think about coaching and everything. But I'm trying to get this boxing gym. I'm trying to rent out this boxing gym for the kids. Oh, yo, listen, let me tell y'all something, man. Good point, Josh Sanders. Yo, basketball trash talk be diabolical, bro. You know what? We're gonna do a show. We're gonna do a show. Josh Sanders, you just gave me a great idea. Thank you. And I'm gonna do it open panel. I'll put it on StreamYard. Yeah, I'll do that. We're gonna do a show on which sport which sport is the best trash talking sport. That'll be a good one. Yeah, because that basketball trash talk be crazy. Basketball trash talk be crazy. As a matter of fact, today is this every year, and for the past 11 years, my cousin started a little basketball league, summer league, right around the corner for where I grew up at. I think I told y'all about it. And matter of fact, today starts the league. The summer league starts today. I don't know which age group they starting off with, but I put footage up of his league before, but this league has been going on for 11 years, y'all. And listen, with all the beef that's going on and the shootouts and things like that, and thanks to the creator, it hasn't been not a shootout over there in this league. And this is his 11th year. And they had shootouts at basketball leagues throughout Philadelphia. And it be cats there watching there that got beef with one another. Serious beef. But they don't do the shooting there. So that's a blessing, man. So yeah, I'm gonna be around there later on today. I think the games start like around 5 or 6. So I'll still be in tune with what's going on. Of course, because boxing is my favorite sport, but I'm a fan of basketball. A lot of these guys, I know some of these guys is former NBA players, AAU players, Division I players, D2, all public, all American, all type guys. But listen, man, I appreciate y'all coming through for Throwback Tuesday. Another dope episode from you guys, not from me, from you guys. I appreciate everyone that came in the building. Salute to the family. Salute to everyone that came through for Coffee and Donuts this morning. And for the ones who came through for the first time, don't make it your last time. We lit. Shout out to Sports Talk Network. Shout out to Cam J Network. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my TWT family. Shout out to everyone that F's with Yoda crazy ass. Because y'all crazy too. If y'all fucks with my crazy ass, that means y'all crazy too. And I fucks with, and I love you guys with my crazy ass and with y'all crazy ass. With that being said, I'm gonna get up on out of here. Get ready for my little exercise. And Cam, whatever time you come on, bro, come on, take your time, cause you know, it gets like that, man. You know, you've been cooking for hours, bro. You've been doing standing 6-hour shows, man. So live. So hey, if we want to take a break, we gonna take a break. And it's time for me to break loose. I'm up on out of here. Salute to everyone that came through once again. Cause without y'all, there wouldn't be no me. I am the making freaking legend. Yoda the Jedi Master. Crush the legend, the greatest man alive, all that old shit. And as D1 and Will Old School would say, the grumpy OG. Shout out to everyone. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.